with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Oh yeah, how you guys doing? It's another, of course, fantastic Wednesday. It is right Wednesday edition of the show, but it's nice to actually check in with her because the last time we had her, it's all about really want to know you. It's getting to know a person, but this time around, Berlin. What's it all about? Ladies and gentlemen, joining us for the second time, all the way from Italy, we got Valentina Ploy. Hi, Valentina.
Hi. Hello, guys. So nice to be here with you this morning or whatever time it is there in the Philippines.
Morning to you there in Italy. Oh my gosh, how are you doing today?
I'm so good. It's 9 a.m. here. So yeah, good morning. And yeah, I came here to visit my family and do some sessions around Europe. It's been a while, I guess, I could do this. So I'm very happy and excited. But going back to Thailand very soon, though, like in 2 days.
But is there a schedule for you there to do some shows, or is it really just strictly family time? This is the moment to take time off and just recharge.
No, actually, I haven't been doing shows, but I have been doing like meetings and sessions. I've been doing songwriting sessions like in Madrid and Stockholm and in other parts of Italy. And yeah, I've been making music around really online and offline. So it was a good chance to also travel because I haven't been to other parts of Europe in so long. And yeah, that's exciting.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. And like how were the songwriting sessions? How did they go? And like if we can ask, like what kind of like topics? What's your heart, what status is your heart like driving in your songwriting sessions?
Actually, it's kind of like quite deep, to be super honest with you. It's like I'm in a time where like, I'm riding the waves no matter what I feel, down, up, down, just trying to write as much as I can and like really capture that feeling. So it can be from like a very sad song to a super like happy, energetic song. For example, 2 days ago, we made a demo about like kind of like self-love after, a relationship ends and then you just realize how much you really have to love yourself in a moment like that. And the song is all about that. So it depends. I'm really like, I just feel it all, like all the time. So yeah.
So when it comes to like a moment like that, Valentina, that you would write a song that like, for example, if it's coming from a really painful place, how do you drain yourself out from it? Like when you're done writing, the emotion, is it still there till dinner? Till the evening time, or do you like, all right, cool, that session's done, time to move on to the next song?
I think that the moment I finish writing it, and especially if I feel happy about the song and I feel like good about it and it feels right, it's kind of like instantly healing for some reason. Like I've been listening to the demo I've made 2 days ago in the car with my mom the whole time. It gave me so much energy, even if I felt like down, I was like, oh no, I'm going to listen to the song and then just vibe to it by myself, waiting to release it.
You could see it's therapeutic in a way, right?
Yeah,
You
it
write
is.
it
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
Now, tell us about Berlin. Okay, so what's the story behind the song and what got you to, is it related to the wall? What is it about?
For sure. Like Berlin is a song I wrote about breaking down one's emotional walls, because sometimes when we're in a relationship we tend to like have walls that we create out of fears and insecurities, and sometimes it really blocks a relationship between two people. So I just wanted to kind of like describe both the ups and downs of a relationship and making this comparison. And also like the music is very upbeat because I wanted it to represent a little bit like a celebration of also like the downtimes in a relationship and the positive side of it. Because even though, you can have bad times in a relationship in life, but then you can start over again, and yeah, restart whenever you like, start fresh. And
Mhm.
yeah, the song is a little bit, has that message.
Mm. And when you, so like in your songwriting process, do you usually like come up with the music first and then the lyrics, or the other way? How does it work for you?
It actually depends. In general, I start writing almost all of my songs on guitar, and so I write constantly all the time, like on phone notes or like my diary or whatever. So I feel like I always have something written down already. I would start from,
Mm.
and then maybe from that one word or one line, one concept, I start humming melodies on my guitar, and then it
Mhm.
kind of goes all together until I find like the right way and words to express what I want to say.
Mhm.
Mm.
And when it comes to creating music for you, Valentina, I mean, when do you know it's? I mean, especially now you have so much creative freedom with instruments and what you want to use. It's all on your phone. You can just pick up a guitar. Do you always go with the bare essence of guitar and lyrics, or do you have a full band with you when you create the music?
When I create the music, unfortunately, I don't have a band. So it's been, there's been times in the past where I've started it like also with producers, but mostly really I would say 98% of my, like all of them basically except two, are started like on guitar, because that's literally the only thing that I can play, and also like it feels more natural, like it
Mhm.
feels more real for some reason because I'm used to it. And I realize that every time I try and do something different and start with a different thing, it kind of loses a bit of magic. I don't know
Mhm.
why.
Mm.
So it's that spark, it's that magic that you look for when it comes to creating music. Now, with you, when you create your music, Valentina, do you listen to other records? Is there like a certain box of records from the classics that you would listen to as your go-to? Then you would go for a bike ride, or is it more of like, all right, I'm gonna drain myself out of all the music. I'm just gonna do me.
um okay, so in sessions with other people it happened, yes, that we kind of like, it's more like starting together, right? So you just do the vibe check and you're like, okay, so what do we feel today, what do we want to write about? And then you would do, yeah, like a tour around, and about like of other songs on Spotify and stuff. But when
Mhm.
I'm just alone, it's either, it comes in a different way. Like sometimes I would just, maybe I'm listening to something already, but I don't
Mhm.
plan to write anything. And then when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this really touched my heart. Okay, now I feel inspired. And like it happened now that I went to Spain and I met this artist called Leo
Mhm.
Rizzi, and we wrote a song together there, um, which I feel good about. And then when I came home, I don't know, it was just very inspiring to also get to know his music and listen to his other tracks. And then I was like, oh, that's so nice. And okay, it made me want to kind of connect with myself and sit down and okay, write another song by myself as well.
I mean,
That makes
so
sense.
much, yeah, so much
Mm.
self-actualization that we're discovering. We wish we had more
Mhm.
time with you, but Valentina, here on the show, we do have all-out questions, just some random fun questions that we want to share.
Yay!
Now, for you, Valentina, what was the last song that made you sing? And if so, can you give us a sample of that song?
I think generally my demo from yesterday in
Mm.
the car. It's like, what is the sample? Catching planes, things look smaller from a distance, don't they? Yeah, it starts like that.
Hey,
Oh,
can't
Because
wait to
I'm
hear that.
traveling, so I just broke that in the plane.
true. Okay, and then also going off of that last question, what is the last song that made you cry?
The love songs that made me cry. I think my next single. I don't want this to be all about my songs. I'm so sorry, but like it's generally because I've been working on my music a lot, and
Mhm.
the last single that made me cry so bad. It's the next single that's gonna come out
Mhm.
after Berlin.
Okay,
Yeah.
something to look forward to. Now,
Exciting.
Valentina, for you, when it comes to creating music, when you reach that mental block that you can't quite hurdle it, what do you do when that happens?
I think I'm lucky. I'm pretty in touch with my emotions, and I try to like. I don't take creativity ever for granted, and I just write it down the whole time. But if I'm
Mhm.
really blocked and I really have to write a song, I guess I would just let it be blocked, and then
Mhm.
naturally, spark again whenever the time feels right.
And what
I
keeps
don't
you
want to like
motivated?
force it.
What keeps you
What keeps
motivated
me
in doing all this?
mo- in doing all of this, I guess just remembering why I do what I do. Like sometimes it can be very hard, sometimes it's very exciting, but I feel like if I just remind myself, like I really believe in reminders, and I remind myself, okay, then why am I doing what I'm doing? What's the purpose behind it all? Like I just want to give something to people and make them feel less alone through my music and connect with them, because I feel like we all feel the same feelings ultimately as humans. So yeah.
And if there was one message you can give to your fans here in the Philippines, what would that message be, Valentina?
Just thank you. Thank you so much. Salamat po, do you say like that? And yeah, I really look forward to go to the Philippines. It's always been super, like a place I super want to visit, and I would love to do shows there. And I am in touch on the internet with so many girls from the Philippines and stuff. So it's been nice to talk to them like that. And yeah, just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for listening to my music, and I hope I can see you soon.
And then thank you for putting yourself out there when it comes to the songs and the emotions and and getting in touch with everything. We'd like to thank you for that. Now,
Yeah.
Thank
Valentina,
you.
they do say that songwriters would give the best advice when it comes to love. So if the person's heartbroken right now and watching this interview and listening to us right now, what would be your advice to that heartbroken person?
I think just feel the heartbreak. I've realized lately that it is therapeutic. There's no way you can escape from like the pain. And if you just sit down with it, feel the heartbreak, like dig deep, get curious about it, why, and then find the positive of it. If
Mhm.
something has ended or something has a problem, find like everything has a positive side. So you just need to like find it, and then it will make you like naturally feel better, I guess, or at least that's how it works for me. And then after a while it takes time to process and everything, but then you just wake up and it's like, okay, now I'm going to shower myself with love, you know what? And then it's life, and it just goes up and down. And if we can just peacefully accept that that's the way it is, then I think there is some kind of power in that.
Acceptance, peacefully
Yeah.
accepting everything.
Right, right.
Awesome. Thank you very
Oh,
much,
thank you so
Valentina.
much.
We hope
Thank
you
Thank
have
you.
a
you so
great
much.
summer. I know it's morning there. You got a lot of umbrellas and hats there in the background. I'm trying to
I
figure out
know,
if
my
it's
mother's
summer.
hats.
Oh my goodness. But thank you. You have a great one. And thank you for letting us in your home to do the
Yes,
Thank
thank
interview.
you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you. Take
Thank
care, all
you.
right?
Take
All right.
care.
Bye bye.
Bye.
There you have
Bye-bye.
it, ladies and gentlemen. Valentina Ploy joining us from Italy. Nice, nice.
Oh
Great,
my
great messages as
gosh.
far as love, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
all about acceptance. Don't forget
Yes.
her new song, Berlin. We are playing it now on the Monster. Thank you guys very much for watching this awesome interview. Once again, my name is Rico Robles.
I'm Kayla Rivera.
Don't forget to request for that song. This has been another Monster exclusive interview.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest.